Jay, 2-0 defeat here at Wesley Park. What are your thoughts on the game?
Bit sore at the minute, won't lie to you. Bitterly disappointed. Didn't think we showed aggression early stages. I want to get pressure on the back line early. I want to force them into mistakes. I want to let them know we're here. And I don't think we did that from the get-go. However, I do think we got some control in the game early, albeit without the ball. Newcastle got the ball and I think our shape looked good. But as the game progressed on, I thought our distances got too big from top to bottom. They were finding gaps in between the lines, and we weren't securing it when we did win it on transition. We had a couple of moments where we could have played in behind and used the weather conditions to send their centre-halves back, Furness and Cooper, and we could have utilised our pace in behind first half, and we didn't. And then we've been punished. It's the same things that are happening to us. We're jumping out and allowing spaces for them to play in and out, and then whenever an opposition team seems to come bearing down on a goal, they seem to punish, albeit Eve did well. But then in that second period, I thought we showed and grew into the game, didn't take our chances, they've taken theirs, and it's been the story of the season, never mind the game.
What's the feeling like among the group after that, especially after such a positive second half display as well?
I think they're gutted. I think there's a lot of self-reflection going on probably in the dressing room now. I'm doing exactly the same. As I said, I thought some of our messages at half-time were good, and you saw a reaction at half-time from the players. They got on the ball more, were able to utilise and secure the first pass every time we won it on transition. In the first half, I think ill decision-making, ill detail, and we gave it away, and then we looked susceptible. But second half, we were able to play, and we created some good moments to get in their final third, just that final detail. And then 70 odd minutes, they've gone and got a sucker punch, and I felt we were the team in ascendancy at that moment, and then that set us back. But even then, there was a belief and there was a positivity, and the substitutions who've come on have affected the game. And Pittman's had a great chance with the left foot towards the 18, and Megan Ormby's chopped in on her left. And again, similar to Durham, I felt if one of them went in, I felt there was a belief for us to go and get a second. But ultimately, we're still waiting on that first goal, and I think at a minute that's the biggest hindrance.
What did you say at the second half? Because it, as you said, it did seem to spark something. And what did you want from your players? How did they perform against that?
Felt there was fear. I felt there was fear in that first half. I'm not pinpointing it down to any individual, but as a collective, we looked fearful of Newcastle United. And I felt we when we did go toe to toe and we did show bravery and courage against the ball and with the ball, I thought we matched them today. We weren't far off them. We haven't been far off the teams we've played, but ultimately the results will say different. And I felt we were able to move the ball well against the block. We created a 3 at the back with a 2 in the midfield, and when we did play vertically through, and we were able to create overloads. Just felt the decision-making moments where Lily coming on could have got a ball in the box early. Same with G. Same with Annie Hutchins. Can we get balls in the box? And when we did do that and caused a little bit of chaos in and around them, we created a few moments. And unfortunately, them moments, similar to the moments against Birmingham, are coming when you're 1 and 2-0 down, and we can't have that. We've got to be in the game for them moments to happen. So yeah, there's a lot of keep talking about learnings to take, but I think some people aren't taking them learnings, and we're doing the same things now and expecting different outcomes, and they're not coming.
Just finally, Eve Annet's in goal today, fought as one of 4 changes. What did you make of her display?
Thought she had a fantastic debut for us today. We're blessed with 2 phenomenal goalkeepers. It was a big call with Hannah Horton. She's been here 5 years. Terrific servant, fantastic goalkeeper, and we've gone with something different today. Eve's been fantastic in training all week and has been pushing Hannah, and I thought she made 2 or 3 really, really good saves when it mattered. And I thought sometimes the distribution, calm underneath the ball, and I can't remember being called into too much, but when she did, she made the difference. And now it's a case of everyone else making that difference further up the pitch. But ultimately, I was happy with her performance.
And just one more, is it the case that things aren't just falling for us at the moment in terms of in front of goal?
Yeah, and I don't want to take anything away from the teams we played. Listen, Newcastle are littered with talent, and they've got a fantastic head coach. They play a real good style of football, and they've got great players similar to all the teams we faced. Look at Birmingham last weekend, and it's a step up in class, a golfing class when you do come up here. But I think the biggest difference now is the belief, is the character, and I'm still seeing it. If I saw players that didn't want to be here, or saw players that weren't giving everything for the club, I'd out them. I wouldn't be happy with it. But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a group of players and a group of staff who are genuinely giving everything, and it'll only be a matter of time until it does fall. But it has to fall quickly, because we're 4 games in now. We've got no points, we've got no goals, and we're 12 against, and it's not good enough.